Hey everybody in YouTube land, it's Chris here. Just want to share with you my thoughts of E92 M3 ownership. My car has about, I have an '08. It's a build date of August 2008, so it's a late '08 build. I bought it. When I bought it, it had about 65,000 miles on it. It had the original rod bearings. It's got about 210,000 miles on it now, and the car has been super reliable since I've had it. Bought it back in 2012 for about 29, and got a PPI on it, and the guy, it checked out, and I didn't care. I knew it was about 8,000 less than the blue book. I don't know why. It wasn't a salvage title or nothing. Everything checked out, and he had a title on him, so I bought it off. I couldn't pass that up. It's a DCT, and I've driven sticks since I've been driving. This is my first automatic I've owned, or it's not really a true automatic. It's a DCT, but anyway, that's a debate for another day. So anyway, mods I have on it are active auto work, filter, BC racing coilovers, Megan exhaust. I love this exhaust too, man. I got Frank Smith tuning program, performance software, and Euro DCT software. That Euro DCT adds another dimension to the car. Also, this is the first V8 I've owned, and once you get a taste of a V8, man, you don't want to go back. Mileage sucks, but I don't care about that. I knew that going in, so I wasn't really worried about that. Maintenance wise, I also got the Arkham full carbon front bumper and BMW performance rear spoiler. The little they call it, looks like a little, the performance spoiler. Anyway, maintenance wise, I got my coolant system overhauled at 160,000 miles. Water pump, thermostat, pulleys, belts, hoses. I got all that done. That was more of a preemptive move on my part, because I knew I was going to eventually have to get it done anyway. At 180,000 miles, my throttle body actuators, they gave in, man. I went into a limp mode, or reduce engine power. That was the error that came up, and I knew exactly what it was, because on the forums, on E90 posts, that's all you saw was that. So I got that done. Those two things aren't cheap. They're like $1,000 a piece. I paid $800 a piece, and I got somebody to put them on for me. So that was that. At 200,000 miles, or actually at 209,000 miles, I got the DCT clutch done. I also got my rear main seal done, and I got rear diff fluid changed, and I got new rod bearings from VAC Motorsports. So I got that done, and like I said, the car's been a joy to have, man. It's next level performance in my estimation. I mean, it ain't the fastest M, but believe me, it'll exceed your expectations if you stay in the power band in this car. If you're looking for a torque monster, you're not going to get it. But if you're looking for a high rev V8 that gets it in when you're blipping through them gears, man, this is it. So like I said, it's been a great car, man. It's been, like I said, it's been reliable. I change my oil every 4,000 miles. I use Liquid Mommy. Elite Imports over there, and I think it's Bowie. A guy named Chris E. He's done the majority of the maintenance on my car. He's a good guy, man. Chris is no joke. He knows his stuff. Fleming Automotive and Frank Smith did my DCT clutch and my rod bearings. Another good group of guys, man. So if you're ever in the DC area, those two guys are good. Those three. Fleming Automotive, Tuning Tech by Frank Smith, and Elite Imports or Elite Auto, Chris E. Guys are good, man. So they've taken good care of me in my car over the years, man. This car exceeds your expectations, I can say that. It's a V8, and the sound is just, it's intoxicating, man. I'm not gonna lie, but let me give you this disclaimer. If you're gonna own an E92 M3, you got to be papered up, man. And just so you know, I mean, it's not a cheap car by any means. I knew that going in, but I'm at the point in my life where I can buy nice things. So for me, it wasn't an issue. I was prepared when I bought it. I knew what I was getting into. But for me, like I said, this car's been reliable up until about 180,000, and there were just some things that just needed to get done, and I got them done. So for me, it's been a win-win. Cars I've owned previous to that, I owned a 01 E46 330 Ci. I kept that car till 150,000 miles, and I sold it. I mean 250, not 150, 250. Then before that, I owned a 92 325i E36, and then I owned an 82 320i that I regret selling, man. I should have kept that car, because I could have got a metric mechanic engine put in that bad boy. But anyway, BMW ownership is nothing new to me. So for me, I'm familiar with the brand. I know the usual weak spots with them, and you go on the forums, man, you'll find out what you need to find out. So it's my impressions, and hopefully this helps somebody who's on the fence. Just if you buy one, either CPO or just be prepared. But like I said, for me, this car's been more reliable than my E46, to be honest with you. But anyway, and my E46 was great, by the way. I loved it. It was just time to move on. So anyway, I'm probably going to get an E46 M3 too, but that's down the road. Maybe convert it to a CSL. But that's it, guys. Hopefully this helped somebody who may be on the fence, help you with your decision making. And take care, and I'll talk to you soon.